Hi guys, and welcome to On a Tankful. I'm your friend Roxy, and we're here at the International Agricultural Center. So let's go ahead and check out AgVentures. Well guys, we're here with Carissa Chapman. She is the AgVentures
coordinator for the International Agri Center.
Will you let us know a little bit more about how AgVentures got started?
Yes, in 2001, AgVentures Learning Center got started by our International Agri Center Board of Directors, wanted to create a learning center and antique tractor museum for the community to learn a little bit more about agriculture and the history of agriculture.
So you would say that really is the mission, the philosophy behind AgVentures?
Yes, that is. It's to enlighten people in the community about agriculture.
And it's definitely a very good way to educate our kids on how crops are, brought out to us.
Yes, we really want to teach the children from farm to fork where the process from their food to how it started to where it gets to the grocery store, rather than having children think that their milk actually just comes from the grocery store.
That's true. It comes from a cow, guys.
Exactly.
Okay, well, will you give me a little trip here and let me know what it is that you guys do, how you guys do it, and all that other good stuff?
Great, let's get started.
Okay. Well, this is a cool little room. Will you let me know a little bit about it?
Yes, this is our new addition to AgVentures. It's our Aggie's Farmers Market. And we created the Farmers Market so we could teach children about fruits and vegetables and all the different vitamins that all the fruits and vegetables have in it, as well as allowing the kids to learn a little bit more about their math skills, because they can put the fruits and vegetables on any of the scales that we have here, such as this one behind us, or any of our other scales that we have throughout the farmers market.
That's awesome. That's really good. Guys, really? We say vitamins and minerals, vegetables, fruits. We're not kidding. And as we go around, we'll be able to see a little bit more. And see, I love the fact that you guys have it pointed out. This fruit has this kind of vitamin. That vegetable has that kind of mineral. That's always an amazing thing, because this way the kids really get to see that.
Exactly, and they get to know how many vitamins are in each different type of fruit we have here in the area, locally grown.
Okay, let's continue on.
All right.
Well, in my little ranch in Mexico, we used to have to do it all by hand. I know technology has advanced a lot. So will you show me really quick what it is that you guys do in order to milk the cows that give us the fresh milk that we have every day?
Sure, not a problem. Right this way. So here's our milking cow that we have on display in AgVentures. And we have the milk machine already ready to go on the cow's udders, and you push start, and you put your finger in this suction cup, and this suction cup also shows how the cows get milked. You can also see the milk process go through the machine to allow the kids to see what it's like for a cow to get milked.
So it's just pumping away?
It just pumps away, and cows typically get milked 2 to 3 times a day depending on the dairy.
And what is the process of getting through how many cows a day? How does that work out?
Well, the cows are, depending on what type of dairy it is, the cows will are in their herd, and then they go into the milking barn and get milked. And then once they leave the milking barn, they'll go back into the herd with the other cows.
And no, guys, there is no chocolate milk coming out of the actual cow, okay?
No, there is not. All milk is white.
Even if the cow is brown, does not mean it's chocolate milk, right?
Yes, this is a Holstein cow, which are typically the Holstein cows are in Tulare County, but we also have Jerseys and Guernseys. But even though they are brown cows, they don't produce chocolate milk.
All right, let's continue on.
Okay.
Well, this is cool. Mini tractors. So is this just for display, or what is this all about?
This is our mini tractor exhibit. So the kids are allowed to come in here, and on the screen we have 3 different types of different presentations that the kids see. And throughout their interviewing either the farmer or the dairyman, they ask questions hosted by Alex Delgado, and the kids can pick A, B, or C, and the color of their tractor shows up on the screen. So the kids have lots of fun in here while they're playing the different games and learning about farming on the 3 different videos that we have.
Well, this is definitely a very smart way to have these kids learn. So what do you say you and I just take a little trip to the irrigation process? So now we're in the irrigation zone. Will you explain to me a little bit about what is going on? I know you have 3 different kind of little booths or whatever it is that we want to call them?
Yes, this is our irrigation station. And here at our irrigation, we teach the students all the different types of watering systems that farmers use to water their crops. So on this display, we have 3 different water systems. We have our sprinkler system, we have our surface, and we have our micro. And when the kids turn the wheel, they can see the different types of water systems we have and that the farmers use to water their crops.
So why is it that there is 3 different irrigation? Is that it makes it better for a certain kind of crop?
It does, depending on what type it is that the farmers are growing at that time, as well as, we would all like to be able to just let it rain, but unfortunately, especially here in our Central Valley, we don't get as much rain as we would like. So the farmers use different types of irrigations to water their crops. Depending on what type of crop it is, depends on what type of irrigation they'll use.
So Carissa, will you briefly explain to me how each one of these work?
Sure. We can go to our different exhibits, and we have the tables, like I said, and you can just turn the wheel, and and we have the hands-on exhibit that shows the students how the different water systems, what the different water systems are that we have here.
Well, give me some fun facts about cotton because, it's everywhere.
This is our cotton exhibit that we have at AgVentures, and we have our cotton harvester behind us that we allow kids to come in and sit in the tractor. A lot of kids, even though we're in the Central Valley, have never been in a tractor, so this is a really fun exhibit for them. And then we have our cotton fun facts behind you that we show them how different types of things are made from cotton, like our t-shirts and our socks and our bed sheets and all kinds of different things that children and people of all ages actually don't know that it comes from cotton.
From actual cotton, huh? That's true. Our clothing is made from cotton, or beds and everything else.
Yes, everything is from cotton. We have quite a bit.
So I got a question for you. Is cotton a vegetable or a fruit?
I don't know if you'd want to eat cotton, so I don't think it's me either.
I'm just asking because, it does come from the ground, and, it is a crop.
It does come from the ground. It is a crop, but I wouldn't consider it a fruit or a vegetable.
Kids, don't eat it.
No,
it's not a good idea.
Good.
So how about how long does it usually take to process, from ground up to when it's, taken down?
The cotton season usually starts right about now, this time of year. In the summertime they start planting it, and usually in the fall they'll start picking it. So usually about October time they start picking the cotton.
Okay, girl, I think it's time we go get ourselves some cotton so we can go ahead and get some shirts made.
Okay, let's go.
This is a little harder, it seems like, than an actual car, huh?
A little bit. There's a few extra clutches and a different, not quite your drive and brake, your gas and your brake pedals that you have in your car. So it's a little bit harder than a regular car.
I was going to ask right now, so does this have a signal light since it's not on the street? But it does. It has a signal light.
It does. A lot of times tractors, from going from different field to field, they do have to go on the road, so they do have all the signals and the different lights that a normal car would have.
Cool. Well, I'm ready to look fab, so let's go get ourselves some cotton, girl.
Okay.
Wow, this place is awesome.
Thank you. This is our antique tractor museum, and as you can see, we have lots of different tractors in here from over the years. So our oldest tractor we have in here is an 1895 steam engine up to a current 2011 tractor. So the different tractors in here allow the students or people of all ages actually to come and visit and see how tractors have changed and progressed over the years with modern technology.
And I'm sure that there's a difference between what they used to use to run before and what they used to run now, correct?
Yes, in front of most of our tractors that we have here in our exhibits, we have stands in front of them and it explains to people what type of tractor it is, as well as what volunteer donated it to us. Because we are a nonprofit, all of our tractors here in the museum are either on donation or on loan to us.
That's awesome. So some run by gas, some run by...
Yes, our oldest tractor is a steam engine, so it runs by steam. So you actually had to put wood in it and heat up the wood, and that's how it would run, as the older tractors like that one. And then the more current tractors run off of gas and diesel.
Now, are these older tractors working tractors?
Yes, every tractor in our museum does work. So they've been restored over the years as our volunteers and people have restored them, and they are They are all in working condition.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and take a look at some of these because these are awesome. I also saw one where you can actually climb in it.
Yes, we have one tractor in here that CWA, California Women for Agriculture, have been generous enough to help us financially get a ladder, and it allows the people to come up and climb into the tractor and gives you another opportunity to look and be inside a tractor, as many people don't have that opportunity.
That's right. We usually don't tend to, say, I gotta buy a car now, honey. Let's go buy a tractor.
Exactly.
Now this just makes me want to be an aviator.
This is actually our crop duster, and farmers use crop dusters to help them. They put pesticides in the airplanes, and they fly over their fields to spray pesticides. So that kills all the bugs, to get all the bad bugs off their field, off their crops.
So this way they just do it in one run, right?
Exactly. That way they don't have to worry about spraying their fields too many times. They just have to bring a crop duster in and they spray the fields, and then they're done for the season.
They can't use this one anymore, right?
No, this one is from 1927.
It's been quite a bit.
Yes, this one is a very old one, so they don't use this one anymore, and that's why we're allowed to have it here in the Antique Tractor Museum on display.
That's awesome. Now this keeps all the bugs away, correct?
Yes, there's good bugs and there's bad bugs. So this would kill all those bad bugs that would go into the crop and kill it or harm it in any way. So this they use the crop dusters to do that for the fields.
Carissa, thank you so much for having us today. It has been a very eye-opening experience, even for me. So I can definitely see how the kids would get great education at. Okay. Hi, buddy. Who is this?
This is our new addition to AgVentures. This is Aggie, our AgVentures cow. She's been our new mascot since September. And we created Aggie because we wanted to be able to take Aggie out with us out to different community events, as well as here when the kids come for field trips. We have Aggie here and greeting the kids and different things. So she's a great new addition to our AgVentures family.
Well, thank you so much for having us, Aggie. We'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.